As you can see, fame and views are much less about talent nowadays and more about the distribution.
Yeah, this nigga might be famous, bro, based off clipping, etc. Whatever the case is, whoever it is, it doesn't just have to be this dude, bro. There's still the skill aspect of, are you able to actually hold attention? Like, that's literally what the whole game is. Like, you can be in front of 1,000 people, but can you hold their fucking attention, bro? That's what I'm trying to get at here. Nobody gives a fuck how many views you got. How much of it can you, like,
more interesting
maintain,
and therefore
bro? That's
get
why
more
YouTube
views
will always be more
and therefore
than any of these
get more
live
money
platforms
from the clipping campaign.
Yo, hold on, let me say that without you speaking, bro. That's why YouTube will always be, even though, like, yeah, it's a live audience and shit like that, that's cool. But for me personally, the ability to hold an audience and keep them coming back, bro, is always more powerful.
Then you can easily see why we see the same.
It's just with gold, bro. Always delete it, man. Anyways, get into it.
Publishing Grand Theft Auto says that, quote, of course, critical reception is important, suggesting that it matters as much today as, quote, it has in the past. This comes from The Game Business, a great website and newsletter reporting on this. They asked Strauss Zelnick about these review scores, and I do think it's interesting because I am more of the mindset that, like, I don't think review scores matter too much for this game, specifically the mainstream hype, the immense amount of people that are excited for this game that don't read reviews. I think there is still a chance that, like, Grand Theft Auto 6 is still good.
Yo, hold on. I just
either way in terms of selling some stuff. And I say that as somebody who, like, reviews games. A big part of my job is my critical thoughts and opinions.
Two motherfuckers I saw today, bro.
I'll be the first to admit, it's just about consumer products. It doesn't matter that much at the end of the day. But Strauss Zelnick said, and I quote,
hold on, bro. This dude's going crazy, bro. Hold the phone, bro. Yo, make sure you follow my YouTube, bro. I don't know when this nigga typed this, bro. 6 minutes ago. Yo, my fault, bro. Yo, what's good, my man? Sprintman 123, bro. That's my hero right there, bro.
Scores are typically in the mid-90s, sometimes high 90s.
Real talk.
Not many games can say that. And that's a
my
reflection
hero,
of Rockstar's commitment to quality. Blah, 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 of course. But the Game Business goes to point out, specifically with old head in games media, Dan Dawkins from Future Publishing, that we're 13 years past the release of Grand Theft Auto 5, and the media landscape has changed, suggesting that social media matters a lot more. Social media is louder, noisier, more divisive, and that's going to be a factor as well. And I totally agree. He also suggests that, like, the way it goes now is that it's common that there's just going to generally be more dissenting voices, just because of the sheer volume of the amount of voices. So look, I don't think review scores are going to matter too much personally. I think unless it's like the game is an actual disaster and people start seeing red flag review scores of like 4 out of 10 or something like that. But, like, let's just say that if that doesn't happen, I don't think the differences between a couple of 8s and 9s and 10s is really going to matter too much to Rockstar and selling this game. I do think perception is everything, and especially in the social media age, where if Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't that good, I think people are going to flock more to Instagram Reels, TikTok, Twitter reactions to see what's really going on with the game. That's not to downplay the importance of review scores, but I think review scores and stuff like that really comes down to core gaming audiences. The Game Business on their site do list some interesting facts and figures about the importance of reviews. Factor business on their
oh God, bro. This world is redonkulous.
List some interesting facts and figures about the importance of reviews factoring into people's purchases. It's like data sourced from the ESA and stuff like that. If you want to check that out, that is pretty interesting. But
yeah, I know who it is,
lean on the side that I think, like, Grand Theft Auto 6 is so big that the granular review debate doesn't matter too much. But I could be out of line. I don't know. Maybe I'm too close to this. Let me know what you think in the comments. We do got to move on, though, because there are a couple of other interesting things to talk about this week. Unreal Engine 6, I'm like, slow down. Like, it feels like the passage of time where it's almost June and I still feel like it's April and I'm still behind on a lot of things. Now it's like that with Unreal Engine, where, like, I feel like we're finally figuring out Unreal Engine 5 and we're getting less micro stuttering from some Unreal Engine 5 games. And we're already talking about 6 now. So this comes from the big Rocket League esports tournament thing, where they briefly revealed a cool trailer highlighting the next generation of Rocket League. And this is going to be a Rocket League running in Unreal Engine 6. And they only showed a brief snippet, but yes, it looked like an advanced, really beautiful Rocket League. Rocket League probably could have had a visual update for a while now, and this thing showed a good ass looking Rocket League, and it ended with the Unreal logo with a 6. That's all we really have right now. It might seem like an interesting way to like first unveil Unreal Engine 6 to some people, but when you think about it, Psionics.
Hold on, bro. I don't know what the fuck this nigga is saying, bro. Like, have you been tuning into all the bullshit though? My own God, bro. Have you been tuning into all the bullshit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long I'll stream for, bro. Like, maybe a little bit. I like to just do this shit now when I'm eating, see what videos I can get in stream, and then like record my videos, bro. But have you been seeing all the bullshit that's been happening though, bro? Answer my question.
Is owned by Epic. Epic makes Unreal. They seem to have a pretty tight relationship. And honestly, I think sometimes it is kind of cool and kind of creative to just showcase a new game making tool set with the reveal of a new game, more than just big, long, drawn out tech demos about lights and rocks that your average person doesn't really care too much about. And we're honestly not going to see some of those features in those games anyway, but I digress. I think here with Unreal Engine 6, where we're actually going to hear some more information is probably at a State of Unreal event, which I did Google when the next one is, and it looks like there is a State of Unreal very soon, June 17th in Chicago. So maybe we're going to hear more then. All the big heads are there doing talks, like Tim Sweeney, the head, is there. So maybe we'll hear more about that. Maybe Unreal Engine 6 is still really far off. I don't know for sure, but
I need some content,
we actually
bro.
get something soon. What had me excited this week, though, is that the rumors are true. All the stuff we talked about. Yes, The Witcher 3 is getting new DLC expansion content.
But this nigga's 5 minutes in, and I got no idea what he's talking about, bro.
Called Songs of the Past.
Like, oh god, get to the point, bro. Like, GTA is all he gonna lead with, and it's gonna be 2 minutes part of the video.
Custom PCs for you.
Now I'm getting hit with an ad. Bro, like, hey. This nigga's bullshit, bro. Bro, so we got good videos in here, right? Let me full screen real quick, bro. Bro, we got good videos in here, bro. But like, there's no like topical content, if that makes any sense, bro. Normally I get hit with some good shit, but today we didn't, bro. Normally I get hit with some good shit. Wait, man, try this video again, bro. There it is. I swear, bro. You know? All right, so there's 2 videos about. Let's watch. You have to be famous. You have to pay to be famous now.
Be farther from the truth. At least if you want to stay relevant. Because, of course.
Wait, hold it, bro. I just got here, bro, and he's already talking about this. Chill out. No shit. Yeah, bro. Play the fuck.
You have to pay to be famous now. Now, most people think that internet fame is completely organic. And that is just not true anymore.
This is the shit I'm talking
about. And it couldn't be
here,
farther from the truth. At least if you want to stay relevant, because of course anyone can catch like a viral moment, or if you want to reach a substantial level of fame. Because now that we're in the attention economy, inherently attention has become the most valuable asset in the world. Not only because platforms pay directly to content creators based on how many views you get, but also because attention is the highest leverage pillar for almost every single business, especially if you're trying to scale into the millions or billions. Because if a business can continuously go viral or attach their brand to someone who can do this, most of the time it doesn't matter about the quality of the product or service, because the masses will still buy. And essentially, this is the same concept as traditional paid advertising, except it's organic, which causes a higher conversion rate because people trust the creator. But as I mentioned in a previous video about online businesses, creators can completely bypass the need for sponsorships or partnering with an already established business to make a living. And how they do this is create their own businesses utilizing their own content and personal brand that they were already creating in the first place. So essentially, it would have zero overhead costs. However, now becoming famous has become a business in itself. Gone are the days of a personality going viral on social media just because of how unique they are. In the age
But this nigga speaking facts, bro.
of infinite noise and content being posted every single day, millions of times on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube, Shorts, whatever, creators and businesses needed a way to cut through all of this noise and somehow organically implant themselves into constant relevance to actually win over the internet culture and get sales. And so clipping became the answer. And streamers figured this out way before everybody else, but all the views really converted into was subscribers on their
streamers.
Way before everybody else. And so clipping became the answer. And streamers figured this out way before everybody else, but all the views really converted into was subscribers on their live streams and on Twitch and Kick, which arguably adds no actual value to the viewer other than just wanting to support their favorite creator. But after streamers were doing this for so long, the past couple of years, everybody else caught on. And so it created this system where creators would then live stream, then pay Discord servers filled with thousands of clippers ready to go. They would screen record or download the stream if it already happened and cut it into all the highlights and post it on all of their thousands or millions of accounts across social media platforms. In the process, racking up tens or hundreds of millions of views, or in Clavicular's case, over 1 billion in literally a month, which was far more than the actual stream itself. And these streamers are doing that with the hopes that a lot of the viewers from the clips on all social media platforms will then convert into going into their stream and subscribing some way. And so you probably know who Clavicular is and can't even escape his content on Twitter clips and TikTok, because just in the month of February, he got over 1 billion views. But this was all by design, because nowadays you have to pay to go viral. Neon has even
Hold on, bro. Let me wash my hands, man. Out here? For my video? Yeah. Yo. Bro, I'm gonna be doing IRL streams, but in like maybe 2 weeks, because I need to buy a new phone. On God, bro. Stay tuned. That's what this like page is gonna be become. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to ebbieLIVE, bro. Oh God. That's basically what this account is going to become. And then the other accounts are like obviously separate for like the gaming channel and like anything else, bro. But that's specifically what this channel is going to be. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe, bro. But right now I'm just like making sure I'm getting my content. But like in like a couple weeks, trust the process, bro. Adrogenic is a marketing genius. Who the fuck is that, bro? Oh, you saying, yeah, I got you, bro. Let me go wash my hands, bro. Adrogenic. But we have people at our house, bro. So like, you know, like he that looks Max and motherfucker always getting trolled in Brisbane. He was like on 9 News. Yeah, I'm searching this dude up, bro. Give me a link, bro. Make sure it's not a scam either. I was gonna say, bro, we got people at our house, right? And so obviously I don't give a fuck about you niggas when there's humans in the house, bro. Like, we gotta be respectful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you are African or any sort of ethnic. What the fuck is that, bro? Oh, it's actually this nigga's face cam. Any sort of ethnic background, bro. You already know, bro. That gotta be the priority. So let me deal with that. You know what I mean? Then I can come over here and bullshit, bro. And I'm only gonna stream for like an hour tops. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely the way to go about our business. Yo, did you hear me though? I told you I was gonna IRL stream in like a week, bro. Reply and told me that you can hear that, bro. Before I come back. You know what I'm saying? I thought I'd give you that information, bro. And it's also like some spots in Gold Coast. I've been doing like a little bit of research, bro. There's like night markets and shit like that we can hit, bro. I've been doing a little bit of research, bro, but I gotta get another phone so I can do that shit. Because right now I've only got one. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, give me 2 seconds, bro. Give me 2 seconds. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, some of you niggas don't have respect, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, this nigga sent me the fucking link, bro. That's unbelievable, bro. Yeah, I don't know how long I was going for, bro. Like a decent amount of time. Anyway, let's get into it. This is why I record videos and not live stream, bro. Anyway, let's get into it, though.
He's paid over.
Yeah, real talk, bro. Fuck is this, bro? You have to be famous. You have to pay to be famous now. Yeah, cool, bro.
$1 million in a month for his clippers so that they'd post all of his content everywhere and then boost his stream.
Like,
However, what you might be
like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That is obviously the play. Like like I know Sneeko did this. Like, bro, you just live stream and you get niggas like who watch my shit, bro. They just create accounts and they clip for me, bro. That's cool shit. But me personally, I'm taking the burden and I'm like in control of my shit. Like, I edit my videos and I edit the clips, bro. That's just me. I'm not no lazy nigga, bro.
Yourself is
So,
how
like,
is this business model even sustainable or even profitable? And we'll get into that in a second, but just know that practically every streamer and popular content creator is doing this. I mean, literally everyone that you see on your feed is paying for all of these clips on all these social media platforms. I'm talking Mr. Beast, Sneeko,
Yeah, but, like,
PDG,
once you get to a certain
literally
point, you do
everyone.
that.
I've seen it. And so what most people don't realize is that their feeds and algorithms are completely engineered. You think that you're choosing or getting recommended content tailored to your interest, but in all reality, it's just getting flooded with specific creators. And as mentioned, there are dedicated Discord servers where tens of thousands of clippers are posting these clips as a full-time job. And so because they're getting paid, they're really only incentivized to post clips about people who are paying them, which can and probably already has created a vicious path of destruction for content creation and social media. And while it seems
hold on, bro. I need this nigga to keep expanding because he bullshitting right now, bro. I'm not following along, bro.
it's basically just paid traditional advertising, because what these creators and streamers who are utilizing this clipping have rediscovered is just the rule of 7, which is a marketing principle whereby a person usually needs to see a message or brand or offer around 7 times to fully gain trust or feel like it's credible. Because as humans, we're inundated with so many advertisements and offers on a daily basis, especially in the age of the internet, most of which we ignore. But once we see something enough times, we actually grow a familiarity and safety to it. And the same principle applies in music as well. You hear a sound on your TikTok For You page enough times, and you'll actually grow to like the song and then go on
Yeah, nigga, the
your library and listen to it, which then pays the artists and labels. But back to how this is even profitable or sustainable for these streamers, because how in the hell
I still do get to the point, bro. He gonna pay for my time.
are they outlaying over $1 million a month just to post?
Bro, you couldn't even see this nigga the whole time, bro. I'm gonna take accountability on that one. Yeah, that one's on me. I disrespected you, gang.
Clips, because that would mean if they have a $5 subscription on Kick or Twitch, that would be 200,000 subscribers they would need. And I don't know any streamers who have hit that mark. There's probably only a handful, if that. I know Kai Cenat got 100,000 subscribers on Twitch, but that was a huge feat, and I don't think too many people are touching that. And if you're paying all of these clippers $1 million a month, that doesn't even account for all of the expenses that come along with the travel, the security, the vans, just everything that would factor into actually creating the content. But the reason they're even able to do this is because Kick is paying for it. In fact, most of the streamers and the clips that you see on social media, you'll notice they're streaming on Kick, and they'll happily pay for it because every clip that is posted is essentially advertising for the streaming platform as well. They're just using the face of an already popular streamer, and then as you can see, planting the Kick logo in the middle of it as well, which brings more viewers onto the platform as well as to the creators. So it's a win-win for both parties. And this is Kick's ingenious plan, honestly, to take over being the top streaming platform from Twitch. Not to mention, the business model is actually pretty ingenious as well, because the actual CPM, or cost per million views, is actually much lower than traditional advertising, meanwhile being a higher conversion rate because it's quote unquote organic. Because as you'll notice in a lot of these clipping campaigns is that they have a max payout per campaign for each video or each clipper. For example, in this campaign, they're paying out, it looks like $200 per million views, but
that's like standard shorts. Bro, like you post to fucking YouTube, bro. Like YouTube shorts and shit. This is basically what you get, bro.
Max payout is actually only $100. So if they get a million view video for whatever streamer they're posting for, that streamer actually got $100 free, or 500,000 views for free. So overall, as you can see, fame and views are much less about talent nowadays and more about the distribution.
Yeah,
Parlay this with the fact that
we know
Clippers have
this.
gotten dangerously good at how to frame these clips or how to edit them.
Nah, I'm pausing the video, bro. Bro, basically, we know this, bro. Like, but there's still a key aspect, bro. Like, yeah, this nigga might be famous, bro, based off clipping, etc., whatever the case is. Whoever it is, it doesn't just have to be this dude, bro. There's still the skill aspect of, are you able to actually hold attention? Like, that's literally what the whole game is, bro. Like, the only currency is attention. Like, you can be in front of 1,000 people, but can you hold their fucking attention, bro? That's what I'm trying to get at here. That's the skill factor. Nobody gives a fuck how many views you got. How much of it can you like
more interesting
maintain,
and therefore
bro?
get more views and therefore get more money
platforms.
from the clipping campaign.
Yo, hold on. Let me say that without you speaking, bro. That's why YouTube will always be more powerful than any of the streaming platforms, bro. Even though, like, yeah, it's a live audience and shit like that. That's cool. But for me personally, I always will say, like, the ability to hold an audience and keep them coming back, bro, is always more powerful.
And you can easily see why we see the same creators on our feeds every single day who are paying these clippers, because it's almost an infinite money glitch for every single party, except for maybe Kick, who's paying for it all. But then they're also backed by an actual online casino, so they got infinite money anyway. But the point being, social media has become a pay to play cycle. So if you're waiting to be discovered organically, just realize there's a lot more to it than you thought. Just like if you were to break a new artist, you've got to pay for promo, you got to pay for advertising in some way, or you got to post a lot of TikToks. But to actually make it big, you got to be outlaying a lot of cash to TikTok creators to promote your sound. Same thing with being famous and getting clipped online. Because yes, somebody on YouTube or on their own social media accounts can get millions of views, but you cannot compete with, say, Clavicular, who's getting 1 billion views on all these platforms from 600.
I don't know who any of these niggas are, bro. Like, oh God, bro. I don't know who they are. I've just seen their names, bro. But that doesn't answer your point. That doesn't mean that he's correct. Because I still have to engage with the content. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, these niggas might be popping up on my feeds and shit, but like, I don't care, bro. I'm not going to engage in their content if I don't fuck with them, bro. Simple as that. That's why, like, I don't be pushing my content into niggas' faces. Personally, bro. Like the 2 niggas that I literally saw today, bro. That was like, oh, what you doing shit? But like, the amount of time I was spending with them was long enough for me to let them know, oh yeah, follow my Twitch. But I don't like give a fuck. Me personally, bro. If niggas find my shit organically, bro, by all means, I'm not gonna push my shit down your pause, bro. But I'm not gonna force my content down your throat, bro. It's fucking 2026. You know what I mean? Everybody knows how to shoot
Clippers. We're posting his shit every single day. 35,000 different videos. It's just not possible, even if you're Mr. Beast. But even Mr. Beast pays for Clippers, and he has a whole dedicated media team for content and practically everything in his business. So the stakes to become famous.
I don't know how Mr. Beast is like is famous, bro. I'm not hating. I'm just stating, bro. I don't know how that nigga is famous, bro. Real talk. I never watched one video, bro. I'm not hating, you know, as I say, bro. It's just like, I just don't know how. Like, for example, I know how KS. Let me not even say anything, bro. I feel like I'm unable to frame it. So let me not say lit.
But with all that being said, it's been your boy Bobby Lamb signing off. Make sure to like and subscribe for more internet business.
Yeah, you bullshitting, bro. Low key, he only said like 1 point and it was bullshit, bro. He needed a little bit more information in this video. If I might be completely honest with you, gang. Mr. fucking, yo, let me exit the video. You know what I mean? Like, low key, bro. I just feel like he was missing a little bit of information within that, wait, we don't need this up anymore. Within that, yo, nigga speak English. Yo, I can't wait to upgrade my camera, bro. Not that it's a major. It's just like it'll be a nice little touch, bro. And then I can go outside and also IRL stream, bro. Type shit. Disappointed with this guy's video though. I can't lie to you. He only gave out 1 point. Anyway, let's get into the next video here, bro. And then I'm gonna end stream. Actually, no, I need to click into this nigga's link, bro, before I forget. Oh God, bro. Shout out Spiritman123. You're my hero, bro. Oh, he sent it to me on Instagram? I can still watch it though. CB niggas can see this, bro.
We got the new Staying Tuned or maybe.
Bro, this better not be bullshit, bro. I swear. Bro. Let's full screen this. Yo, full entire screen, gang. Here we go. Let's also move this down a little bit. Hey man, nigga feeling. So what the fuck is this supposed to be, bro?
Out of a flight. Fuck.
What the fuck is this supposed to be, bro?
That situation was fucked, by the way.
How do you yeah. Let me, bro. How do you restart the video, bro? Could you just not find a YouTube clip, bro? Like, why you have to do me dirty like this?
Fucked, by the way.
Looks Maxer kicked off flight after surgery.
Looks Maxer has been kicked off a Jetstar flight.
Bro, what? We got the new Staying Tuned or me being kicked out of a flight. Fuck yeah. That situation was fucked, by the way.
Is it? That's all you want to know.
Looks Maxer has been kicked off a Jetstar flight.
Bro, what? We got the new Staying Tuned or
no, bro, I need a fucking sign.
being kicked out of a flight. Fuck yeah. That situation was fucked, by the way.
No. Bro, is there any more clips you need, bro? It's like, bro. Nah, this nigga.
Looks Maxer has been kicked off a
fuck on my screen, bro. This nigga's bullshitting, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna watch one more video, bro. Let me stop.